With over 50,000 key stakeholders from diverse sectors in attendance, the event also provided a platform to discuss Kenya's position in Codex, review the implementation of past resolutions, and strategize on bolstering activities nationally and regionally.
If it is not safe, it's not food. And there will be no food security without food safety. These are very fundamental matters, and it requires a whole government and a whole societal approach.
This comes at a time when there is an increased awareness on the importance of food safety in developing countries against a backdrop of dietary changes occasioned by climate change, while market transformation is seen altering and possibly increasing food security risk.
Codex standards and Codex texts serve as the reference for arbitration in food trade at the World Trade Organization.
According to Kenya Bureau of Standards Managing Director Esther Ngari, agricultural economic research has moved beyond the question of how food safety standards constitute potential export barriers to consider how food safety incentives and policies may improve food system performance in rapidly growing economies. Additionally, Ngari has called on the governments to ensure that Codex as an important factor in food safety should be well budgeted for.
We agreed that all government ministries, departments and agencies responsible for overseeing food safety to create a provision for clear budget lines specifically for Codex work.
The Codex Alimentarius is a collection of internationally adopted food standards and guidelines aimed at protecting consumers' health and ensuring fair practices in the food trade, while assuring consumers that Kenyan manufacturers' commitment to adherence to globally recognized food safety standards for safeguarding public health and promoting trust in locally made products. Kenya Association of Manufacturers Kam CEO Tobias Alando called for the reduction of non-barrier tariffs within the East African Community and the Africa Continental Free Trade Area.
Through compliance, you are able to export because your goods are given a tick in terms of compliance. Through Codex, we are able to assure our customers that we are producing or trading with food items that are safe.
And as a country, we are looking at increasing our exports. Therefore, when we are looking at increasing our exports, how are we able to increase our current exports and grow that? We can only do that when you have harmonized food standards, and that is what the Codex Alimentarius and our participation in harmonization of these standards as a country.
Kenya took the reins of Codex leadership recently following the unanimous election of Dr. Alan Azengele as a chairman, underscoring the country's strategic involvement and contribution to the development of food standards at the global arena.
And I want to thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the support they gave us during that time.
Linda Koskei, K24 TV.